So you board yet another long-haul flight and look for your seat. 26B, whoopee, here we are. You look down to see two husky dudes sitting in 26A and C. Oh boy, there are plenty of empty seats around. Time to switch places, but not so fast. You could put the whole plane at risk. First, you probably aren't the only one looking to pull the old switcheroo. Even if just a few passengers do it, they could throw the plane off balance. And since most aircraft are incredibly sensitive to changes in their center of gravity, it can lead to dramatic consequences. During takeoff, pilots must know the distribution of weight on the plane to make exact calculations. If these calculations are off, even the slightest, there are chances that the aircraft can crash while leaving the ground. But even if the worst doesn't happen, pilots can still have serious problems controlling the plane after passengers change their seats without informing the crew. For example, one pilot could hardly get the plane in the needed position after just 4 passengers left their assigned seats and moved themselves to the front of the cabin. The situation was critical because the runway at that particular airport was unusually short. If something had gone wrong, the plane wouldn't have been able to stop. By the way, if the airport staff load baggage incorrectly, for example in the rear compartment instead of the front one, it can also mess with the plane's balance. In this case, the aircraft's nose can pitch up too fast. You might think that would only help the plane up in the air, but an inexact takeoff can be an incredibly dangerous situation. In any case, it doesn't mean you can't change your seat on the plane at all. But before nestling in a more comfortable or spacious spot, ask a cabin crew member if you're allowed to do so. And don't be surprised or offended if they say no. The no seat hopping rule isn't the only one you should follow to have a safe flight. Here are some others you'll need to keep in mind on your next trip at 30,000 feet. And if you can add anything to the list, then leave your suggestions down in the comments. Always secure your tray table as soon as the plane starts moving on the tarmac, and never lower it during takeoff and landing. It's a security measure that ensures you and other passengers will have a clear path in case of an emergency evacuation.